Hello YouTubers, it's Championdjk coming at you again with another video. This is another Matchbox Monday episode, or Vintage Matchbox Monday, Anyway, we're looking at Matchbox on Monday. So again, we're going to go over 5 castings, usually dating from around, it could be, this one's got an old one in there. From the 60s that we're going to look at, late 60s. So late 60s to early 90s almost is what some of these go up to. These 5 castings kind of are in that range. But anyway, without further ado, let's start with this first one. This is number 40, the Corvette T-Roof. Go ahead and pull it out of the box. Here it is in white and red. Looks all right. Looks pretty good. Nice little Corvette casting. This variation is from 83 to 84, was in this color combo, I believe, from the research I've done. Let's look at the base. It's got a sticker on there for the number 40. That's how I knew what number it was, because the original owner of these put stickers on the bottom. Go back to my first video on this to see how this collection came to be. Anyway, pretty cool little model. I think it's kind of neat. We got one more Corvette T-Roof to look at. So this casting, they used this casting from 1982 all the way to 1982 all the way to 1998. So this one would be 83, 84, from what I could tell, was the date on that. And then the next one here, of course, same number, number 40. Didn't always have number 40, but here it is in blue with kind of some flame-looking tampos on the sides and top. Metal body, metal base. This one's got a bit of suspension. I don't think the other one really had any suspension. Let me pull it back out once real quick. Why not? It does have suspension. Just didn't really notice it. It's looser on that blue car. So anyway, the blue car is 85 to 86 was this color combo. These are in 161 scale, by the way. It's Corvette. It's not quite 164, but pretty cool little Corvettes. And those are your car number 1 and number 2 for this Matchbox Monday out of 5 cars. All right, now we're going to get into some kind of interesting stuff here for these next 2. This one is the horse box. It is the Bedford horse box. This one, from what I could tell, was from this variation that we're about to pull out the box, came from 1980 to 81. The casting itself was used from 1978 to 2000, from what I could tell. And I don't know if it always had a horse on it, but I think that Bedford truck was always in there. Just kind of taking a look at this box. These boxes from the late 70s were pretty interesting with the artwork that they put on them. Pretty cool. I'll go ahead and open it up and pull the Bedford horse box out. This one does have a green cab, which differs from the orange on here. So from what I could tell, the green cab one was released in that date that I said, which was from 1980 to 81. So maybe this is not the correct box. I am not entirely sure. But this is the box that he had that matched it. But anyway, it is pretty cool. This is metal on metal. It is a Lesney, product of England, Bedford horse box. Now, Matchbox, as I've mentioned in previous videos, they are kind of a little bit more difficult to date because they use like the same color combos in different years. And then, as you can see in here, if you can get them out of here, this thing is packing some horses. Well, if I can get them out, I will show you. I want to be kind of delicate with them because they are kind of, they do seem to be a little fragile. All right, so there you go. There's our horses. White horses. The molding's pretty detailed. Looks like one's like drinking, the other one is doing other horse things. And pretty neat that it comes with 2 little horse figures. This is in 1/92nd scale. So these horses are not quite 164, and neither is the truck. But the truck is pretty cool, so it's got this plastic back, and I believe this bed, like this Bedford truck, was used maybe with some more options for the back piece, not always a horse trailer. Could be wrong on that too. Not a Matchbox expert by any means. This one does not have any suspension, but it's a pretty interesting piece because of those horses. So that's that one. Kind of a neat piece of Matchbox history. And then going back even further, this is also a number 40 in the lineup. This is the hay trailer. So this one, as far as I could tell, dated from 1967 to 70, and it's the only time, that's all that casting has been released, those 3 years, 67 to 70. It's in 156 scale, and this is what it looks like. We have to kind of, some of these Matchbox were some assembly required. So anyway, that comes out, and then these little plastic pieces fit in here. And let's see, maybe I can put them in there for you. I don't want to put too much pressure on them because these, I'm going to try to keep these things nice. The wheels on these Matchbox, this is classic for them to come loose from those rims. So a lot of times you find vintage Matchbox like this with these kind of wheels, they're always missing the tire because the tire can come off the rim super easily, especially over time. So like that, you can pull right off. But other than that, I mean, this is in absolutely mint condition. And is kind of a neat little piece, kind of an oddball thing. Take a look at here at the bottom of it. Made in England by Lesney, hay trailer number 40 Matchbox series. So to store it back in the box, you have to flip that thing back this way. Take off these little, I guess, wooden guardrail thingies and put it back into its home. Neat little piece though, for sure. Kind of an oddball. Not many people collect, I would think, hay trailers in 156 scale, but who knows? It is kind of a cool little piece of Matchbox history. All right, so moving on from that, we got 41. This is a more modern Matchbox. This, as far as I could tell, this color variation was released in 1984. And this is the Kenworth Aerodyne. It's a nice looking semi-truck. This one has a chrome plastic base. It does say Lesney England on it. 1/100th scale. And it's pretty cool in red. Looks all right. They do a pretty good job of the their semi-truck castings. They look pretty cool. So this is almost like the Hot Wheels Long Gone casting, except this is actually a licensed Kenworth. So it's pretty cool. So this is kind of the intermediary box too between the old, like, kind of cool looking 70s box, and then you had like the late 60s box, and then you had like the early 80s box here. Some of them were like this, and then there was the plain old, but they kind of went to all this just like this plain looking packaging. Matchbox has never, you know, aside from right here, the packaging has pretty much been downhill for Matchbox until recently. So the recent Matchbox looks really good. The packaging looks really good. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. That was your 5 models for this Matchbox Monday episode. Hope you enjoyed them. Hope you thought they were kind of cool. My favorite of this episode probably is the horse box. I think that's kind of the neatest one. The Corvettes look pretty nice too. But that's going to be it for this video. So thank you guys very much for watching, and have a great day.